must not fall.
I'm absolutely livid.
The fall is angry.
Oh, we're live.
I shall
All right, welcome everybody to a big matchup between WCU LOL and Concordia, Nebraska. Yeah, we got a big game here today. This will decide who goes to the finals for this bracket. There was a game earlier this year where both teams played, or best of three. WCU LOL did come up on top in that matchup, but it's a whole different ball game. From what I saw, Nebraska, I mean, they're the 3 seed now, which means they did a number to a lot of the other teams that we played as well. So just important to highlight that. I think all these teams are going to be in a really good spot when this game comes through, actually. Just to highlight a few things in the draft with the Orn-Nasus top lane matchup, it's a little bit Nasus favored at the start, it feels like, in through the mid game. But then when Orn gets a few items, it's going to be really hard for Nasus to take him down. It's actually a pretty good matchup for that. The junglers with Vi versus Trundle. Trundle's absurd right now, but Vi's not far behind him as far as their new patch strengths. With that lethal tempo rune buff, Trundle really is a next level champion. It's pretty incredible what that champion can do for damage right now, so we're going to see how that plays out in this game. Just to highlight the mid lane as well, we've got a Zoe and an Ahri. It's actually a pretty, as far as, I think it's a pretty even matchup champ-wise. It's really going to come down to who outplays who. Zoe does have the little advantage early, pre-6, because that Sleepy Trouble bubble is Sleepy Trouble. So yeah, it's a good chance for Cthulhu to get a little bit ahead there if he can make that matchup work and maybe get some assistance from the jungler or the support pre-6. But we're going to see how that plays out. With Jinx and Draven in the bot lane, it's a pretty good matchup for Draven early, but Jinx is a hyper carry scaling champ that's really doing damage in pro play and well, not even pro play right now, but in a lot of the high level play. One of the highest rated champions in the game. Thresh is the same champion he's always been. So much utility, so much strength, so much engage, pick potential, all around a great champion. And against a Nami Draven, it's actually going to be a pretty crazy matchup down there. Nami with her E, it's a great opportunity to really let Draven move forward in the lane and take down some kills. So it's going to be overall a pretty great matchup, and each of these lanes, I mean, it's power versus power, honestly. Yeah, we're going to see how it plays out. Anything you got, Dis?
Not really much. You're the coach of the league team. As you said, it's a fairly even matchup with the new patch.
Yeah.
Let's hope WCU pulls out on top.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, they're not going to pay me anymore. Just kidding. That's funny. But yeah. All that being said, I think that we're going to see a pretty hard look at bot lane early by the Trundle. I imagine if he wants to play this matchup right, he's going to move towards that. Orn versus Nasus, neither of those two are really going to carry this game in the end. Win conditions are definitely mid and bot for both teams. If Nasus gets ahead, that could change the whole paradigm of this game, but I really do think that this is a bot side game, especially with those new dragons that are in place. It's really, yeah, it's going to be kind of wild with those new dragons. But yeah, we'll get into the game here in about 1:05, and well, hopefully we see some good stuff.
Thing to
Yeah, to actually
Yep.
move us around.
Yep.
All right. So getting into the games, yeah, we're seeing those lethal tempo rune coming through for that Trundle pick. It's insane what the attack speed can really get up to. A couple new runes for a couple of champions. We also see the Thresh with that Glacial Augment, which has been the new play as of the last few weeks with this new patch. Gives them a lot more utility, and it really does lead to a lot of really good matchups. So, all right, let's see where everyone starts to head and see where this world takes us. All right, we got a couple of looks like both teams are going to start off with a 5-point start or a 4-point start. Just a really safe start that allows them to see where people are going, see what's actually happening on the map. This is actually a little bit of an advantage for blue side because we can see, looks like we lost a flash for some reason. Draven must have done it. You can highlight that there. That's actually going to be a big deal. The WCU team doesn't know that happened. It happened in Fog of War. But yeah, if that Vi gets down there at a good early time, there's a good chance that she can make something happen on that Draven. Yeah. So we're gonna see. Looks like he dropped a ward. Yep, dropped a ward and picked up an Oracle's Lens to get this one started. Trundle, like I said, is probably going to prioritize bot, starting red buff, and he'll move down there. Trundle really struggles with those early camps, so. We'll probably see him go red. All right. A pretty standard start here. Yeah, this heavy bot leash is gonna help the Vibe be able to make some potential plays topside. In general, Nasus does tend to push a little bit, so one important thing that we can see here, looks like Nasus is going to make it for EXP, so everything's good there. Every minion counts at these levels, so alright. Quick look here at the mid lane. It looks like Ari's getting the early push. A little bit of fighting going on top. A little trade. Patman comes out on top of that one. This is going to be one of those brawler versus brawler matchups. He's got level 2. Is he going to go? He's got in there. Oh, good trade there. All right. Let's look at the wave states of bot lane. The early level 2 for WCU means that Draven has to back off. It's going to be a pretty good advantage right there, just to set that up and have a little bit more space. But Trundle is down here, so Yep, Trundle's coming in looking for that early gank like I was talking about to see if he can't get some damage done. We got Vi running to the top side, but let's see what Trundle can make happen. It looks like this is going to be a pretty safe, easy gank. Yep, he's in there. Oh, good dodge on the bubble there. Good flash by the Jinx early. Make sure that she doesn't go out. Oh, a little bit off with that hook there, but that's okay. Oh, we got a gank going on mid. Here comes Vi with the strong. Yep, there's the hand. She gets the charm. That means we're going to have good potential for a kill here on this. Oh, just short with the Sleepy Trouble bubble. And we've got the Ornn coming down here now. There's a good chance that this is a kill. Yep, there we go. First blood goes to the Vi, and we got a dive going on bot lane. Looks like Trundle uses the pillar, misses that kill, and he's spending a lot of time down here not getting anything out of it. That push by the ability for that Ornn to come down because of this push and no pressure topside actually worked out incredibly well. Trundle and Vi splitting Scuttle Crabs, and it looks like they're going to be a pretty even matchup here. Just covering mid to make sure that we get that wave pushed in. Ari will lose some of that, and yeah, it looks like we're going to see some early resets here. A lot of good fighting going on top by Sir Patman. This Ornn, this guy plays a mean Ornn. This is the part of the matchup he should be a little bit strong in. Until 6, Nasus does kind of struggle. He's a very mid-game champion, so yeah. It's looking pretty good for WCU at the start of this one. We got the Zoe coming back mid with, let's look at some items here. Yeah, opening it up with that tier, it's going to help a ton. And then as well as that, the boots to get around the map a little bit more and potentially make more gank opportunities happen. Looks like Patton and the Nasus are going at it, but there's not going to be much happening up there unless there's some lane, someone helping with that lane. It's just going to be a slow played game. Oh, and a little trickery down here in the bot lane. This is a really great chance for a sneak play by the bot lane here. As this next wave pulls out, they might not notice it, and oh, Ari's coming down. This could be a problem. They might have to back off if they... Oh, they don't know. Okay, this is good. A lot of time's going to be wasted here, and they're going to get away. They didn't have to back, obviously, because the wave's still pushing into them. Looks like we got a 4-person bot. There's a good chance that this could lead to a dive. It would be a very risky play. Ill-advised, I would say. We got the Zoe here who can do a ton of poke damage, even though she's only an early level here. This could be a really good opportunity to get in there and actually fight this, but... Oh, we got another brawl going on top. We're going to go back to this down here. And it looks like we got it. Oh, Trundle's coming back in so he can get the health back. Trundle goes down very quickly. Vi's coming in trying to get that smite off. Vi gets the smite. Looks like Draven's got a chance to get a couple kills here, but here comes Cthulhu with a ton of damage. And everybody else looks like they might get out. Oh, just a little miss. There's a chance that if Sleepy Trouble Bubble comes up here in a second. Oh, and yeah, just a little miss there. Well played by WCU Law. There was a great dragon steal right there. Not steal, so to speak, but getting that one away was a great opportunity to get a little bit ahead. With those new dragon souls that are going on now, there's a lot of power that comes in with dragon souls. It's a really high win chance, win condition. So, oh, we got a ton of damage coming through there from Zoe. This is going to be an easy chance for Zoe to punish this lane. With the Ari having no mana left, it's a good chance that she'll be able to push in and poke her out just like that continuously. We got Vi coming in here. She's going to want to clear a couple more camps and try to get up to that level 5 mark and level 6 mark. Yeah, here we got the level 5. We've got that new Scuttle Crab, the level 2 Scuttle, that's going to give him that same amount of EXP. It looks like we're going to get a kill here mid, potentially. Good repositioning. Oh, just not enough damage. We got a fight here going on top. It looks like there's a chance Nasus gets hit. Oh, the split damage. All right, we got 1 kill, and it looks like Nasus is going to go down 2. There we go. Sir Patman and E-Man getting a couple of kills there, and potentially a little bit of turret damage and a good buy-off here. It's really important that they got that wave pushed in because Nasus is going to lose all of that EXP, that juicy double wave. That's not happening for him. And oh, I guess he's got teleport. He's back now, but yeah, he won't have that for future fights. The next dragon fight, he won't have that up. And there's a good chance that 2 dragons could really set set a pretty big win condition ahead for WCU. And with Zoe like this, the champion's so good at poking and so good at finding that range damage. That dragons where you have to walk into her are just a nightmare. Also with that Thresh, you can get good vision control, land a couple of hooks. There's a lot of great things we can see right now from WCU LOL. Trundle just catching up to level 5. I think we're going to see Vi clear this bot side, but Trundle has a chance here if he decides to try for this Rift Herald top. He gets that vision there. It's going to help, but I don't think he knows that Vi's cleared all those topside camps. She wasn't going to be using that space for anything soon. Vi here is in a great position to come straight down for a gank, and we've got, oh, what a wonderful hook. He goes in right away. We got a lantern coming through. Vi's getting a, oh, yep, there we go. All right, and Vi's going to take him down, it looks like. Yep, E-Man off to a 3-4-0 start, and the kill goes over to Jinx. We are in a great position. Oh, and we got another fight going on mid. Trundle's coming in. We're just going to use that Sleepy Trouble Bubble as an escape tool, get out of here. And it looks like we're going for a potential kill op here on both. Is he going to 2v1 this? He might 2v1 this. Oh my goodness, look at this outplay by Cthulhu with the drowsy. Oh my, and Vi gets there, the double comes through for the mid lane and jungle. Great support there by E getting back across the map and getting that Vi another kill. Wonderful stuff coming from WCU here, 8-0. It's pretty incredible the lead that they've built so early, considering how well their team scales. Yeah, it's looking very good for WCU LOL right now. Just to pull up our items, Jinx got another back right there. She gets that. She gets the Noon Quiver as well as the pickaxe and a couple more little daggers and boots. She's going to go back to lane in a pretty strong state at 9 minutes and 46 seconds. It looks like this Vi is going to back soon and probably have enough money for their first item. That Divine Sunder will be coming through, and that's a huge power spike for Vi. If E-Man can just use the map and run it around, there's a good chance that this game's pretty well over with the Vi being as bad as she is. One risk that they run here is that the Vi doesn't back to buy Sunderer before this dragon, and they have to fight a little bit, be a little bit weaker for this fight here. Looks like if there is a dragon attempt, though, there's a good chance Nasus can't stop the TP from Ornn, so it's a good chance that Ornn gets out and can actually join that fight, and it'll be a 5v4 numbers advantage fight for WCU LOL. Alright, and Kenneth coming through here, getting the wave into a better state, so it'll stay about middle of the lane. We got 4 people down bottom for the Concordia guys, and looks like Zoe's gonna get a good pick here. This is definitely a kill. Oh, and dang, it misses, but the kill still comes through. Ari's going a little, oh, Jinx gets saved. Someone's coming through. Looks like the damage, the damage coming through from that Jinx right now. Oh, just a little bit wide on that. Oh, wow, Cthulhu with, is that an item? Oh man, not even an item yet, and just tearing it up. Looks like this would be a great opportunity for them to back. Oh, nope, they're going to push this pressure even further and go for that Rift Herald. We saw that ping on the mini-map. Looks like a really great opportunity for something like that. We'll get this turret plate down bottom. Nasus is coming down, and he is in an inconvenient spot. That could lead to a kill if he stays anywhere right there. We've got Vi. Little risky here, honestly. This Trundle didn't get any of his abilities off in that last fight. There's a chance that he could come over the wall, and with that item advantage that he has right now, even items, wow, that just says how far ahead this Vi is. That's incredible. Even items, it's a good opportunity to back for this Vi. That would have been a risky fight, to say the least. All right, Vi's going to come out of base, clear probably top quadrant, and then go for that Rift Herald, since that's the only big objective on the map. Rift Herald will pull off 2 plates from any of these towers, giving a big golden... Oh my gosh, we get over here for a huge chunk of damage. Ari with the counter, and does Ari get through? Oh, yep, Ari gets through, but there's a grab by... Oh, a whole lot of hook right there. Let's see another good. Oh, that's that Sundera damage. That's absurd. Jinx here, down here, just keeping that that wave in a good state. It's a good chance for a roam bottom. Oh, looks like there's 4 people top side. That Trundle could run into this, and that could get a bit scary for him. He is super far behind with that Sundera buy. WCU lol. Even with that one death, a very, very commanding lead. Yeah, not looking good for Concordia on this one. All right, and top side of the map, they get that Rift Herald. It looks like they're going to go lay it right away top, potentially. If this kill comes through, there's a good chance that this turret's gone. Okay, a lot of CC stacking right here. One more. Oh no! And E-Man goes down. That 900 gold shutdown is a big deal. This will work out a little bit. If Pat can get this wave in, it'll be very helpful for him. But otherwise, this could get a little bit scary for WCU. I mean, it's still 15-3, but with those few things going over, those few shutdowns going over, it's a really big advantage. Turning gold at least for Concordia. Goodness. Had a little brain fart there, but that's okay. It looks like the 15-3 though. We can see a huge gold differential here. That's massive. 6+ K gold at 14 minutes is pretty unheard of. And it's only going to go up here. They're going to get a first turret here with that Rift Herald now. It'll take about half of a turret. So as you can see, these two turrets don't have much time left on them. If the Vi decides to go make a play in those spots. It looks like they're looking for a play here mid lane, but it's read by Nate, who a whole lot of hook who gets across the map here and is covering their mid laner. Great place to recall. A wonderful play that people don't actually see a lot. Coming over here and recalling next to this champion means that this champion's significantly less dangerous in a significantly less dangerous situation. Looks like E is still trying to figure out a place to place this Herald. Good chance to maybe get something done here top, but it's also kind of scary. There's a 2-level advantage this Nasus has, and a lot of that damage isn't going to come through because of this Wither. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness that bomb came through, because one more of those Qs was lethal. Looks like we're going to see a top lane turret go down here, potentially too with that Rift Herald. Are we going to lay it, or are we just going to kill the turret by itself? Looks like they're just taking the turret by itself. There's a chance for a little kill off here bottom if they decided to dive it, but it's a scary dive against something like an Ornn. So much health there, so beefy. It's going to be hard to get that kill. All right, and there it looks like they're sending 2 mid. This is a great opportunity for the Vi to come in from the side here. We get the Nasus teleport coming in. This is going to be a moment to just back off. Oh, whole lot of hook gets hit with the charm. There's a chance that he goes down here. With the miss on that Q. Oh, and here comes the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. Zoe gets a big kill there on Ahri, and there's a big chance here that they can just wipe this fight and take a couple turrets here with that Rift Herald. Trundle going down. Everyone's got to get a little bit more focus on this Nasus. And Nasus is strong, but he is not that strong. It's going to be hard to get through all of these champs. Zoe going with some mad damage back here on these guys, and they're running. They are out of here. Looks like they're going to summon this Rift Herald mid. Oh, get that turret before it charges. Perfect. This is a great opportunity for them to get this in-hit turret. Oh, they're going to back off. All right, they're going for the Dragon Soul win con. Not a bad call. I mean, here, this is a really good opportunity for them to, in 5 minutes, just have a massive gold influx because of those Dragon Souls. That'll give them the opportunity to have a ton more health, armor, a passive shield that pops up. All those stats are going to be really great, especially for Ornn. This guy's going to get very tanky. That'll also help Trundle, who can ult the Ornn and steal all of his stats. So that could get a little scary, but not too worried about that because of this massive gold lead. Really, the next dragon is probably the end-all, be-all for this game because they have to come in and try to fight that one. They're pushing this game off as long as they can, but unless we see Draven, a couple ejected bounties, and a couple other things come through, it's going to be really hard. And we see Jinx getting in here, getting a lot of this farm in the jungle. A lot of AD carries will start doing that at this stage of the game because they just need to keep their farm production up. And get later in the game earlier. This is a really great opportunity. This Nasus is dead. If he makes it out, that'd be pretty incredible. And we see, they might not have seen, yeah, they see him now. If they, everything's missed. Nasus ghosts, free and clear. We got Ornn up here. He's gonna push that wave, and we can see, we saw Draven on that ward, so we know that rotation's happening towards the mid lane, even though he sends it back to top. Here's another kill opportunity bottom, and this is just getting a little brutal. This Trundle doesn't have a chance. They're going to get this turret bot lane for free. Oh, and a kill happens mid lane. The question mark ping comes through from Cthulhu. I don't know what happened, but I imagine with that much health and only a little mana used, that was a bit unfair. Here we go. Huge chance to get this turret. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's another dead person. This is just, at this point, this is a very clear win for WCU LOL. It would take an absolute miracle for Concordia, Nebraska to come back in this first game. That Sleepy Trouble Bubble lands. They use a little more CC on top of it. A lot coming through here. They get the Nasus down to half. We're going to see him back off here. There's not a lot they can do at this point in the game. The best idea for them is just to set up great ward control in this front half of the map and hopefully get to a position where, and we got another hook landing. They decide not to go on it, and that's okay. So it'd be a great opportunity to buy. I believe there's a lot of gold in a lot of pockets right now. Yeah, we got 1750 on buy, 1600 on that Jinx. That could lead to a couple of little item purchases that could be super helpful with this. But they're still gonna fight. Jinx is on the side. She's fighting over here, and it looks like that damage coming through from the Hex Tech rocket. She's just gonna go clear this wave. Vi's getting just trounced by this Trundle and this Nasus. And they get a couple of kills back here, but and here comes the damage. Trundle coming through it a little bit more. This Nasus has a chance to carry this game. Get that get that Nami on top of him, and there's a good chance that he can carry this one. And there that comes through that kill. Ornn almost solo kills top. He's gonna push this next wave in, or build an item, because that's an Ornn. He's just gonna craft something right there on the spot. Like, I need a little more health, I'll build it. All right, he's tanking the turret, just a little bit extra damage on him. Looks like this game's a bit out of control at this point. Couple of really big plays that could bring Concordia back into the game is getting the objective bounty on this Baron. If WCU LOL decides to take that Baron and they 50-50 it, and the Trundle can get over the wall and smite that is a chance for them to hold off the game a bit longer. But with this Dragon coming up in 57 seconds, it's looking pretty scary. And Trundle is down once again. Another kill from Cthulhu, who's on a rampage. That Zoe's looking really hype right now. He's been landing trouble bubbles and solo killing. We can't even look over fast enough. That's how much damage he's doing. Looks like they're going to go for the Baron here. This is a great choice. Baron ends games. The Dragon Soul would help, sure, but with this Baron, they'll be able to just push down turrets. There's almost no wave clear on the Concordia side of this coin. So these super minions and these empowered minions are going to be pretty difficult for them to clear once they start sieging turrets. And there goes the Baron. Obviously, it looks like they're going to try to get both out of this. There's a good chance this just gets shredded. Yeah, this will probably be gone even before they can get there. Whole lot of hook, though. It's got a little bit of speed going. There's a chance that they can still get down to this. If they can get that Vi in here. They get a hook, though. And Nami is just gone. Ahri, bye. Nasus is trying to dive the back line, but Jinx has got too much damage. Trundle is trying to do what he can, and this is just looks like this 1v1 between a Thresh and a Draven is very Thresh favored right now. So he's just gonna hold him here, and yeah, you see him pushing mid here. This is the right call. Send everybody, get that ace, get that end, get that first game in the books. WCU LOL with a commanding lead here. Probably gonna close out here with this push. Although some of these death timers are coming up now, so they might have to go through bot lane here, but we're gonna see here if they can at least take one turret. Yep, they've got the one turret. Looks like they're still standing there. A lot didn't get used in the last fight from Concordia, but it's looking dire. There, that Trundle gets hooked again. They've been on point all game. What in the world is this Ornn doing? Just popping everybody. Vi goes off, 11-2 and 11. My goodness, this game is over. Oh, Jinx goes down with that first death to the Nexus turret. All right, it's dive time. Good luck, Draven. Dodge some bubbles, buddy, because otherwise your KDA is going even further down. Oh my goodness, that damage from... Oh, they're sending it. Oh, everyone's going. This is Death on the Well, brought to you WCU LOL, and another quick victory from WCU LOL. We've seen this a lot throughout the year. Yeah, I can't say enough about the guys. That was a really well-played performance. You like to see it in the chat. The GGs coming from both teams. The sportsmanship here is in esports is pretty unrivaled. Everyone kind of wants to see us all succeed, but quick win for WCU LOL. 23-45 in competitive. That's a very fast win.
Yeah, definitely a big offensive route for WCU with almost 30 more kills than the other team.
Yeah.
So we just essentially steamrolled them that game, I'd say.
19K gold lead is nothing to shake your hat at.
Yep.
We're going to take a little break here. I'm going to go talk to the guys about that game and make sure that we can get another good game going on. We'll hit it up as soon as they're into that next round and we're into that spectate function. So great game by WCU LOL, and we'll be back in a bit.
And we're back while our team is still taking a break. Take a quick look at the bracket. WCU Lowell ranked number 2. They got a bye in the first week. Great start, great end to our regular season games. Later tonight, Waldorf University will be going against George Fox Gray in their best of 3 series to determine who the winner of this match and the winner of that match will move on to the finals, which will be next Wednesday. We'll also be streaming that one. We cannot give you a time at the moment. As long as we win, we'll be streaming that one, I should say. But currently, WCU up by 1 heading into the second match of this game. As we saw in the first match, a very strong offensive composition from WCU Lowell with their almost 40 kills in the first match. Hopefully we see a repeat in this next match, as we are going to be getting into the draft and the other things that go along with starting the match, so stick around.
genius will be understood eventually.
Alright, so after that first game, which was a bit of a rout by WCU Law, we're going to get right in here to draft in the next minute or two. Yeah, it was a big win by them, and we can't necessarily expect the same thing. I mean, like I said before, the first game, CU Nebraska is actually pretty good. Concordia, they are the 3 seed in this bracket. They've had a lot of great games this season from what I've seen. They had a good record, so as far as that goes, there's a good opportunity for them here to turn this around, make it a 1-1 in this best of 3, but we will see what's going to happen there. All right, and just to pull up this graphic one more time, obviously we see WCU Law and Concordia, Nebraska fighting it out right here for that final one of the final slots in the finals. So yeah, WCU Law's one loss this season came from Waldorf. They won a game off of them at the beginning of the year, so the head-to-head this year is actually 2-2 between Waldorf and WCU Law. So that would make a fantastic final. Yeah, it would be the two best teams in the league going against each other and really battling it out. So yeah. Good luck, George Fox Gray. Waldorf has a couple of really good team comps.
Yeah, and while we still have it up, as we saw yesterday, WCU being ranked number 5 did take out the number 1 seed in Overwatch. So there's a big chance still for a potential upset here against George Fox Gray and Waldorf. So we might see a good WCU LOL fight versus George Fox, and sounds like
that'd be exciting too.
we currently won our match against them, so that'd be a great fight to see.
Yeah. All right, so a quick little highlight of the lanes and what we're going to see in this game. So 39 seconds, we're going to be heading into this one. Malphite versus Teemo is very Teemo favorite early, but that Malphite's just an engage. Eventually, he's going to get too tanky. Eventually, that Teemo's not going to be able to do enough. And it really does give Vi a great gank opportunity with that squishy champion in a long lane. There's a really good chance that's a big kill threat for WCU. While I've seen Cthulhu's Lucian, and it is something special. He flies around the map. He gets that Gale Force in his dashes, and you never know where he's going to be, but he's definitely doing some damage. One step further, we got that bot lane. The AP champions are coming through strong, and that Nasus against those squishies that they have on the team over there is at the Concordia team's going to be in a bit of a pickle if they don't get an early lead. They don't have a tanky champion to tank out some of that damage. It's going to be really hard, honestly. This is a pretty one-sided draft as far as that goes. But those could be comfort picks on the other side, and this could lead to some pretty scary stuff. One thing that I can say is that the combo, their Wombo combo on the Concordia University Nebraska's team is pretty strong. If a Lux lands a bind into a Misfortune ult, into a Lux ult, into a Jinx rocket, there's a good chance that 2-3 people could die instantly for those squishier champions. But like I said with that Malphite, that's just a ticking time bomb. If they don't find a way to put that away early, the tankiness, he's just going to walk at him. You see that they're two of their highest damage champions are AD champions. Malphite with his extra like strong armor builds. It's going to be hard for them to find a lot of damage to be able to be done. So,
and we do see Concordia taking Jinx from Frozen H2O on our side with his Frozen H2O was rocking the arena with Jinx in the last match with only one death the entire match. So we'll see how that plays out. Maybe the comfort pick of Jinx on Concordia's side might give him an edge there, but we'll see.
We'll definitely see how that plays out. Just a couple of things with the new season and those new runes. Ivern is in a really weak spot. He's getting a buff next patch, but as of right now, that champion is one of the lowest tier jungle champions out there, whereas Vi's on the opposite side. She's high S tier right now. Very, very good champion, very strong. It's good that he got that again. Another thing to note, like I was saying, that Syndra bot lane, AP carries bot lane have been just trouncing a lot of those AD carries. And the ability to flex that Syndra bot lane and get the Lucian mid lane, it really is. We're getting a good damage split, but putting both of those champions in their strongest potential positions. It's if the early game starts the same as last early game did, this could get ugly pretty quick. But you really do never know. Lux bindings and the pick potential of Ivern could lead to some really, really great early kills. But we're jumping in here in 8 seconds, and Alright, and we're getting right into it with that quick load in. Got a lot of cool skins coming in this game. One of my favorite skins in the game, that Teemo. Look at how cute that little guy is. He's gonna be running around in that top lane. Ooh, also that Shanghai Scrolls Nautilus is one of my favorites in the game. It's a beautifully made skin. I can't get enough of that anchor. Oh, it looks like we're going for an invade early here. He's not seen. Oh, the hook barely misses. Looks like that's all they're going to do there. Vi's going to drop a ward, reset in a second here, and get that Oracle's Lens. We'll see where Vi starts. She does have a lot of opportunity to go top. It's probably going to be pushed because of that Teemo's ability to get a lot of lane push and prio early over that Malphite. So, it looks like it's going to be a pretty standard start.
We do have some combat possibly.
Yeah, we've got the right here. We're seeing the Ivern looking to potentially take something. That Ivern, he can smite a camp after putting his W on it, and he'll get that for free. It'll one-shot the camp. He can't, however, do that if WCU Lol stays here. He can look for the smite, and this could actually lead to a pretty interesting start. If he does get this smite, there's a good chance that the Vi will be behind for the first couple of minutes here. Okay, and it's
he's contemplating going in, looks like.
He's gonna send it right now, and Vi sees him, knows he's got a smite, gets it. Oh, this is a death for sure. Goodbye, Ivern. Enjoy the well. You're back to the start. All right, don't pass go. No $200 for you.
Again, repeat from last match, WCU taking first blood.
Yeah, and especially
very early this time.
Yeah, that early 400 gold is going to lead to a lot more being on the jungler. And we see Vi cutting across right here. Probably going to do a quick 3 camp and look for a gank bottom. And we've got the instant Cthulhu goes in at 2. And look at those trades. He's got about 15% more health. Oh, and we got a big fight top lane. Sir Patman could go down here. He's got his... Oh, and that looks like he's gonna...
Yeah, he's backing off. He's gonna make it out.
Baby. He is just below 50 health, and he's gonna make it out, and he'll have a TP to get back to lane. And it looks like Cthulhu takes down another solo kill. Man, his Lucian... This is what I was saying. This isn't gonna go well if this Lucian gets going. I've seen him play it a couple of times this season. Once as the AD carry, and I remember him just lighting that game up. We get a early little bit of damage there from bot lane. I'm going to look over here mid. This is a chance for the Misfortune to look to try and do something a little bit. We got a slow push going on. That could
still running around that jungle as well.
Yeah. This is what I was saying. That 3 camp into bot lane gank is a very, very good opportunity, especially if he gets right on this wall and all these stuns come through. Oh, don't go. Oh! And that looks like it's actually going to be a death there from E-Man. That's okay. Gets you back to the well faster. You get a little bit of time to spend your gold while you're in the gray screen. But we'll see a little bit more map movement coming along as we move on to this one. Cthulhu coming back after his first buy. Just with the longsword and boots. Oh, and Vi's got that sheen early. That's actually a pretty big spike that could lead to a lot of difficulty for anybody she's fighting. Looks like we got another chance here. He's going for it. Patman coming in for the kill. Does he get it? He gets it, and he is out with enough health to push this wave and get back to that Summoner's platform and spend. We got Nautilus coming up here, doing a little roam to mid. If he gets in here, this is a pretty good chance that the Misfortune dies. Oh, and he's baiting this in so well. Letting that wave push. All right, Nautilus is just going to sit there for a second. Doesn't see anything. Get a quick reset off. Buy first item and get back out onto the map. Good roam opportunity there. Really, really great map movement and a nice try. Vi's over here, still level 3.
Pushing mid lane though against the Misfortune possibly.
Yeah, it looks like she got spotted on a ward. They quickly pinged her off. She'll just go back farmer jungle. There is an opportunity here. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Cthulhu doesn't give. He only takes. I swear this guy is something special with some of these moves in the mid lane. He knows that that Ivern's down there, and he's not letting anything happen. He's gonna take it safe. Ivern with not a lot of pressure up yet. It looks like Vi's going to come look at this Scuttle Crab. They know that Ivern's here because of that ward that he locked on. Yeah, this Ivern is just down. That's another quick kill. E-Man gets that. Oh, it looks like... Oh, and another close fight top leads to Sir Patman going down to that Teemo. Hard matchup for Malphite early. Okay, is Vi going to start this up? This would be a good dragon to get. That Hextech Dragon now does a ton of extra... damage if they get that Dragon Soul, a bunch of attack speed and damage, and I didn't even know to look. It just happened again. He gets level 6. I know he ulted him. I know he dashed in there. I know he did all of that. It doesn't matter. We can't look fast enough.
Cthulhu's just offensively controlling that middle lane.
Yeah, it's a good matchup for him, but this is this game's probably going to get out of control. 2-0 with him. He's getting that wave pushed in. MF's going to miss a little bit of this. Maybe not much of that wave. That's good for MF. If Shooter lost that whole wave, they would have been in a really rough spot. Looks like they're going to go take this dragon, though. Like I said, that's going to set them up for some success here as they move further into the game. Really big win con with those Dragon Souls. And really, it just sets up a time for everyone to go and meet up, give each other high fives, a little morale boost. Hey, Dragon, we're taking you out, but hey, everybody else, we're having a good time. Vi's going to go clear her camps. She's looking for that level 6, so for that ultimate. It's pretty ridiculous, the utility that adds. You could see her running right up here to top. There's a good chance that if she went top now, it'd be a good kill out, but no, we see the shift. She's heading towards bot lane. She does have red buff. And this is looking scary for the... Oh, and Ivern once again is gone. Goodbye, Ivern. We'll see you in the next episode, I guess. Seems to be a pretty reoccurring theme. Patman coming in. We see that question mark ping after he gets that Teemo back. Welcome to level 6, and that Malphite ult was something else.
And Ivern is definitely struggling here, almost 1 to 2 levels behind everyone else in this game.
Yeah, no, that's a big level disadvantage. This Syndra, I was just talking to Frozen H2O about this, and this is a pick he enjoys playing, but he hasn't been able to play Mage's bot lane in a bit, just because it hasn't been in the meta. But now that it is again, just another great opportunity for him to get to show off some of his strengths that we don't always get to see, because for a long time it's been those same champions all the time. Looks like they're gonna take a quick reset here for their levels. Oh, Teemo's coming in and he sees you. Oh, but we got that turret. It's could be a little bit of a fight here. No, Vi's just gonna get that for free. He knows you can't fight that. Vi's hitting that plant to try and scout some stuff out. Oh, looks like E could get baited in here. It is a 2v1. I think he saw that. He doesn't want to sit there for that. He's going to take these golems, so he's in a good position to get the kill here when Malphite gets back. Oh, going in a bit early. Oh, just taking the CS. And we see that Cthulhu took that blue buff. This is just going to be a nightmare for MF. He's going to be spamming spells. He has so much mana regen right now that it's going to be really hard for her to do anything. We'll probably see a couple of trades into a dive opportunity in that mid lane here in a second. We got the Malphite ult coming back up. It looks like they're pressuring top here, trying to get a couple of plates and hopefully get some gold back. Looking over here at Cthulhu, who just takes a really good trade. Like I said, we're going to see a kill opportunity here in the next wave or so. Just getting that slow push going. Yep, this is bye. Oh, so close. Not much health left there, but Malphite clearing out the wave, or clearing out the lane, getting rid of some of those Teemo shrooms so that so you can enjoy playing the game a little bit more. Bit of a nightmare when you're walking through all of that stuff and you don't have a choice but to take that damage. Looks like there's a all right, it's a 7 and 5 level champions versus 6 and 6. Those two ultimates could come in handy for Concordia, but it doesn't look like they want to push it. Looks like they're playing a little bit defensive, a little bit scared. But yeah, and it looks. Oh, this is not a good opportunity for Concordia. They've got to get out of here. This Vi can just decide who to kill. A little bit of camera control issues from Shaky Hands Josh. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. Bye, Teemo. Oh, I mean, we get a chance to see that damage coming through again from Cthulhu.
There goes Misfortune as well.
Yeah, he's on a killing spree. MF is 0-3. He's 3-0. That APMF not working the same wonders he was expecting. But it looks like they're going to go for this early turret here. This is going to give him a ton of gold influx. Yeah, at this point, it's already looking pretty one-sided here with the 2-10 score. Vi keeping the Hybrid out of there is a big deal because they can do some damage to the second-tier turret. If they were to get both of these turrets, it opens up the map so much. We'll be able to see.
Go down.
Yeah. This is looking really rough for Concordia. They're already 7k gold down, and we're 11 minutes in. Solo queue, this would be an FF at 15. No one's playing this through because, yeah, this is nightmare fuel. Looks like Vi's getting down there. Oh, this is what I was talking about. They can get a good wombo combo. Jinx would have thrown the rocket there. There's a good chance that Frozen might die there. Oh, it looks like it's on cooldown. There must have been something we missed earlier. They're going to take a quick reset, go by, come back, and be super strong for this dragon. No reason to take it there when you got the money to spend. Ooh, and we see the change up in the Vi build. He's going for a Trinity Force this game. That's going to be a ton of damage. Way more than he's doing before with that. With this squishy comp, it's the right call. Good choice by E-Man. Oh man, he's just chunking him out with those cheese wheels. That's not looking good for Teemo top lane. It's not looking good for MF mid lane. And this bot lane's about to get engaged on. This is not looking good for them. We'll clear this up. Oh, great hook once again by a whole lot of hook. And Vi comes in. Oh, Ivan's dead already. Jinx is gone again. We think we're going to save. Yeah, we're going to save this. Oh, he's going for it. Full send. And that's great flash by Lux to get out of there. This is going to lead to the dragon, and this isn't looking good. This will be another 2-dragon lead. We're up 8k gold roughly.
Surf Patman still trying to solo that turret.
Yeah, he's
doing good work on it though.
Yeah, slap away. quarter health, almost 20% health off that Teemo with just one Q. Yeah, this is a kill opportunity. He sees it. He knows. He's going. He's going to send that ult right there. Goodbye, Teemo. We enjoyed having you here. Does he dodge it? Oh, and he gets out with just, oh, man. I think I saw 12 health there. What in the world? Turn on. Jeez, Louise. That's wild. And he's just standing still trying to figure out where these Teemo shrooms are to dodge them. But, oh, and bye, MF. I hope you enjoyed it while you were here, because it's looking like you don't get out. Yeah, and another quick kill from the Vi. We got a bunch of big score lines here. Once again, Cthulhu 3-0-2, Vi 6-1-2. Malphite just, doing something top. Oh no, Ivern, it just keeps getting worse. Daisy comes out. Daisy goes home. That's not looking good for that Ivern today. Unfortunately, it's looking like the season might be ending here for Concordia. It would take an absolute miracle. They would have to clear all of the shutdown bonuses off the WCU LOL side and get some of these turret plates. And it's not. They don't even have time to do that. Turret plates fizzle at 14 minutes. At this point, it's up to WCU LOL to push their advantage here.
Just look like we might have a fight in the bottom lane as well.
Yeah, looks something could be happening down there. We'll take a peek. Just wanted to highlight some items. Oh, and that stun comes through again. It looks like a chance. Bye, Misfortune. That Frozen H2O has just been playing dynamite all season long. Every one of his games, he seems to be in a really high carry potential position. And we got a teleport coming in. Are they gonna? Oh, good flash. Looks like Bai's coming down though. Bye. Oh, decided not to go in there, but that's okay. That's okay. Looks like we're gonna have 4 coming bot. Cthulhu's coming in with the damage. We got a Trinity Force. We got Mythics on 4 champions down here on one side and 0 champions on the other. There's a good chance that if this fight actually off the double Pink Ward Lay, triple Pink Ward Lay. Oh my gosh. Spending a little extra gold on this bush, but does it pay off? Looks like it will. Ivan's down. Quickly gonna see if Misfortune can go too. We get the ult on the Misfortune. She can't do anything. That's 3 down.
Misfortune
oh,
well.
This is looking scary for this MF. She's gonna go for this. She gets the 800
and
gold.
they all go down.
Yeah, the 800 gold is probably a little bit worth it. They're so far behind. Anything helps. If they're able to get a mythic off of that, yeah, she gets a little bit more damage off of that. So the one point in the game that could potentially, I don't know, if they get a good pick and use that Misfortune ult right, there's a chance they could do a ton of damage.
We are about 16 minutes in, and they are 12k gold down.
Yeah,
going into this, so
yeah, teams don't really come back from this. So this is oh my gosh, Ivan, poor Ivan. That's what the 7th death of the game. We're gonna see this blue buff going over to Cthulhu. He's gonna go push this side lane. Looks like there's a fight happening down bottom. Oh, and I saw that hook hit the wall. That's too bad. I'm sure we TP'd in onto one of these 5 wards in this bush, but hey, it's worth it as long as you get there.
Trying to get that pick on Cthulhu.
Yeah, and looks like
retreating.
He's just gonna get away. It'd be very hard for anything. Oh, and the Jinx rocket comes through. That was a 700 gold shutdown, if I'm right. And this is a chance. I mean, Patman goes down here. This could get a little bit scarier. It doesn't, and that's It looks like they're all getting away now, and WCU LOL might have to give up this Rift Herald if Vi wants to try for this. She's very strong. Oh, let me see it. Bye Lux. Jinx is here too.
That might be the turret. Oh, they've already taken the down turret.
Yeah. So we'll see them go for another one. Oh, and bye. Yeah. Another death here for the. Oh, he turns it around a bit. Does he get the turnaround kill? He gets his kill back. It's a pretty good trade, 1 for 1. He gets a shutdown out of that. So, crawling back.
Yeah. Ivern is definitely getting the blunt end of the stick here, though. 2 levels down from everyone now at this point in the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, they're going to struggle getting back into this one, but Vi's going to get this Rift Herald. They can place it on any of these side lane turrets, get another big gold influx. Side lane turrets give you that extra 600 gold, basically, if you're there in the area and you take it. It looks like they're going straight for it. It looks like MF's just in some bad trouble.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, MF. We'll see you later. Looks like Syndra might have died down here bottom. They get another shutdown off of that, I think. Oh, and they find their prize, the Mega Ward Bush. Cthulhu coming in here, though. Goodbye. Oh,
Goodbye,
baby,
dogs.
the
Goodbye,
double
Ivy.
kill. And we get that Rift Herald placed top. Nautilus is gonna do this dragon with Cthulhu, but yeah, this is looking really scary. They definitely get this turret. There's a good chance that if they play this right, they can get this inhib turret as well. Oh wow! Oh, and that ult right away. They're just going full send on this guy. What's gonna happen here? There's nothing that they can do to come back in this one now. They're down 3 dragons. They just don't have any turrets to hide behind anymore, except for the double at the in front of the Nexus.
As we get closer and closer to endgame, it's starting to seem like a repeat from the first match.
Yeah.
WCU lull up by almost 30 kills, up by 3 levels almost, everyone.
Yeah, and pretty much from here, it's either they wait for the next dragon to look for a fight, or they once again just look for a pick into the Baron. If they get that, this game's over. The wave clear is actually there for the Concordia team this game, but honestly, I'm not sure it's going to matter. If they get into a position where Nautilus or Malphite can get a good ult off, it's too much damage. It's too much for those squishies to handle, like I was saying before the game. They needed to find a way to win the game early, and since that didn't happen...
They are pushing all 5 mid.
Oh, goodness, we got a TP coming in here. That early ult from Misfortune into the root, into another root. If he can just get that ult up, oh my. Goodbye, Cthulhu coming in hot. Yeah, this is looking... Yeah, this is just brutal. And we get the triple kill, and it looks like... Yeah. Not much else they can do on the map. They kind of have to wait for the wave, which kind of sucks, but in the end, I think they get this... Oh, they're just...
Via's going in by herself. They're just
gonna face tank this and hopefully get it, but...
Vi goes down here.
Nope.
She gets out of the range just in time.
Everybody live! Oh, uses the gargoyles. We're gonna get the inhib here. This is a really troll play, but it looks like it's gonna work out just because of this massive gold lead.
Yeah.
Without any ults or anything up, you gotta believe that they're just walking out here, even if they don't get this inhibitor.
Minions might take down. Nope, they're gonna die to Ivern.
And it looks like they might be going to Baron at this health. Yeah. I mean, once again, they're so far ahead in gold. It really doesn't matter what they do. They want the other team to come into them here, and if they do, it's not really gonna go well for them.
And Baron is up, and they go into the fight.
Yeah. We're gonna center ourselves onto Cthulhu. He's been just a highlight reel on this. Oh, they get. Ooh, this is looking a little scary. But we're getting the Ivern
trying to come in.
And we get the Iverns down. It looks like Vi's here with the clean up, the double,
Vi
the
and
triple.
Misfortune both go down there.
Oh man, it's not looking good
Good
here.
luck to Misfortune,
Oh, there's the triple. Is Cthulhu gonna go over the wall and get that quadra? I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will. He went over. Jinx is looking for a place to be on the map and can't really figure it out. He's going to have to recall there. I think this would just be a good idea. Just everyone back, reset, get your health back, get these wards cleared up. Jinx is just sitting here still, leaving themselves in a really vulnerable spot rather than just recalling and going and farming something. If you're going to do that, you gotta take something away. Fortunately, I'm not sure there's anything you could take away besides the Baron, 4 or 5 turrets, a couple of more shutdowns, and the next 4 dragons if you want to win this one. But we'll see how it actually plays out. Just going to see a lot of wave clearing here, maybe trying to get up to our next items. Oh man, and we see Cthulhu's 4 items right now. Vi's at 3 items. The Malphite's just looking huge. Bot lane also big. Yeah, this Baron's going to go down, and then they're going to look at Dragon, and then they'll end. It's looking... They're not even going to make it here in time. It's getting burned too fast.
Vi and Lucian both commanding that offensive front with 10 and 12 kills each with only 1 death apiece.
Oh, man. The Baron comes out. We get... Oh, Ivern's down again. No surprises in
Down
this
goes
game.
Misfortune.
Yeah. This is just getting a little brutal.
And
And then another
Lux.
one. And another one bites the dust. Looks like they're just going to go mid here and end the game. Teemo in the side lane trying to get something done. Get a little bit of gold back for the
Teemo's
team.
gonna get a turret.
But 42-6. He might just try to push this one out and see if he can't, get another turret if his team defends. Not a lot going on for them right here. Oh,
And if they push the
yeah,
final
this is
point,
game.
this
Look at the
is-
damage right there from Cthulhu.
E-Man might go down here.
That stairs
Nope.
comes through and he
He's
stays
making it
alive. Oh man, this is bye-bye for another couple of guys. You see the end here? Yeah, look at that damage from Cthulhu. It's just absurd. Every single time this guy gets on this champion, I don't know. I guess that's how you stop it.
You just hit him with everything.
Hit
you
him with
got.
everything your team has and hope that it works.
But
There's still a lot of damage here for the WCU team. I mean, they can look at that Vi damage. Oh, Vi coming through, unstoppable,
going
double
into
kill.
this final turret, up 40 kills.
All right,
This
GG, well
is
played.
game here.
Yeah, another big win for WCU. Lol. Yeah. So we had a good win there again. Great play by the guys. Just making sure that they clean up their gameplay from the last couple of weeks to make sure that they're ready to for these playoff runs. Another big win here over Concordia, Nebraska. They unfortunately it was a bit too much of a hill to climb for them against WCU. We wish them the best of luck in the future in their future games and their solo queue runs, anything they're trying to do. Just a quick highlight of some of these these damage graphs. Look at that damage from the Lucian, just almost as much as the whole other team. I mean, that's a bit exaggerated, but it's a bit absurd how much damage he did in such a short game. We aren't going to have the chance to speak with our Mountaineer of the Day here in a couple of minutes after we get them in here. So we're going to start by taking a short break, getting a hold of them, and get them in here for an interview. Ask them a couple questions about the games, and then we'll be on our way out. So hold tight.
Look like I'm actually carrying.
Oh wow, it's actually me. I'm right here. Hello everybody. I'm Coach Heron. I'm the guy who's been casting this whole time. To my, I guess right on the screen, but my left is Frozen H2O. Yeah, he had another great performance like all year long. He's been carrying the team through highs and lows. I think he's been in pretty every game. Is that right?
I
Pretty
think
much?
I was gone for 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like every time he's on the Rift, it's just a terror to play against him. That bot lane, man. That Jinx the first game, Syndra the second game. Yeah, I know we kind of talked about it before the game, and I saw your eyes light up when I told you could play a mage bot lane. But how did it feel actually getting the Syndra on the new preseason patch?
Yeah, it felt super, super good. I used to play a lot of Syndra bot lane when it just wasn't meta and it was only fun. So it was really nice to see that it can kind of come back into meta and that we can still play it.
Yeah, no, and you lit it up. I can't even remember the scoreline. Let's get a quick What do we have?
6-2-15, yeah.
6-2-15 does a lot in both games. Ton of damage came through from you in both games too. As far as that goes, I mean, between you and a whole lot of Hook, it felt like a complete domination down their bot lane. It seemed like there were really great dive opportunities, and you guys really took those. I remembered seeing one thing that I loved. I told you guys to do that bush camp.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You tried it out. It didn't work, but
yeah, that was something we took to heart really after we had a game where we should have pushed a little harder with the bush camp, kind of after kill and push in through bot lane. So we've started looking at that more. I think that was like 3 weeks ago, and now we're starting to like really be able to implement it correctly. And I think we did it correctly today. But I think Iron came down, or was that game 1?
Yeah, Ivan
So
came
game-
down
yeah.
and it ruined it, but it's
Yeah, but I
great
mean,
to
it's
see.
it's nice to try it, just to see if we can push that lead a little farther.
Yeah, and it felt like everything y'all were doing was pushing leads further and further today. That Jinx game, I know you were, I think it was like 12, 1-11. You dived the well at the end. How'd it feel just to to throw yourself on top of that thing, get hit by that laser, but no, on the other side of it was glory.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to try it, like just G2 style, back in like 2019 G2, just dive that fountain. You're going to win anyway. Might as well have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, dying once isn't a big deal. Your KD's still the same. You can still brag, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, not at all. And like I said, the damage charts speak for themselves. I mean, both games, you were second in the second game and first in the first game. It was just kind of absurd, but other than that, yeah, Mountaineer of the Day for Frozen H2O. It's how's it feel to have your teammates say that you were the guy today?
It feels really, really good. The whole team's been performing like super, super well the whole season, and this is my first Mountaineer of the Day, so it feels really, really good to get that in playoffs as well, where we can really perform and show ourselves. Yeah,
no, it was a wonderful, wonderful showing by you. Next week, you have the chance to compete in finals. That could be Waldorf again. It's the only team that handed WCU a loss this whole season. How do you think finals will go? How are you feeling before that gets started?
I'm super, super confident for finals. The game or the match we lost against Waldorf, it was a super off week for our entire team. I don't think anybody was on it that week. I know it's just an excuse, but I truly believe that we can just crush in finals. Either if it's Georgia or Waldorf, I think we can just run them over really, really easily.
Yeah, I like that attitude. I'll tell you what, as a coach, that's what you want to hear, the confidence, knowing that you and your team are performing at your highest level at this point in the season, right before we go and duke it out for that championship. So thanks for coming in, Kenneth, and having this interview. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens next week, man.
All
it's
right.
going to be good.
Let's take a dub.
Yeah, another one. Awesome. Thanks, Kenneth.
Yep.